Oh my god, the camera's not open. Hello. What's good, team? What's good? Completely forgot that the camera was shut, so that's really cool. If putting a shoe on my head becomes the new bit on this stream, I swear to God. I swear to God. What's good, Ken? What's good, Urban? Welcome in, welcome in. Even though you fucked up the bit, Urban, I get what you were going for, and I appreciate that. What I will say about the intro screen is that we are very quickly running out of real estate. So either Xenogears has to stop giving us insanely, like, absurd quotes, or I have to start making the screenshots smaller. Hey! Thank you, E12. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 32 months. How we doing, man? How we doing? If he does pop into the stream, he's banned. So, like, he's not going to be able to do anything. Unless he makes an alt account to continue the shoe bit. At which point, that's fucked up. Prefer smaller screenshots. The problem is that, and this is honestly a user error on my part, and I fully recognize that. This is my actual, like, starting soon screen that I'm using for this. I have just been adding the screenshots to it, rather than making a duplicate of the starting soon screen to, you know, do that. So what I should be doing is making a duplicate scene and having that be the one that's just being flooded with fucking screenshots. But yes, the idea, I will be putting every single screenshot in there eventually. So that's gonna be fun. But how are we? How we doing? How we doing? A couple of important updates for me. First is the fact that per the music that I'm currently playing for the pre-stream, your boy is officially done with Expedition 33. I think last time I streamed, or maybe the time before that, when I was building the shelf, I had talked about the fact that I beat the game. This time around, I beat Simon. I beat Simon on Saturday. And, man. What a fucking fight that is. I won't say much about it in terms of the fight itself. What I will say is that I looked up a strategy. I'm gonna be real with you. I had to look it up. Because at some point, to, like, mildly spoil Simon's fight, when you get him to phase 3, quote-unquote, he does something that basically wipes the team. And I was not prepared for that. So using my own, like, cooked up strategies in my head, I got to that point, and then he wiped my team, and I just shut the game off. I was fucking pissed. So naturally, at that point, I waited about 5 minutes and then looked up what was going on with that. And I adapted my strategy to that. I didn't, like, fully do the wiki strategy. I just, like, took some of it and adopted, like, molded it into what I was already doing. Because, like, at that point, by the time I got to what I'm going to refer to as the Thanos snap with Simon, it was, like, my 10th fucking attempt, and I was already over it. So I was like, let me just not fuck with it anymore. But it was an insanely fun fight. Like, I'm really glad that you fucking I'm really glad that I did the fight, like, genuinely. Like, the lore, I will say the lore behind it, not worth it. It was not worth, like, the 15 fucking hours it took to grind it and actually do the fight. Sorry. So fucking stupid. It was not worth the 15 hours to, like, for the lore itself, but the actual, like, fight and doing the fight was, like, it was peak. It was really good. In terms of Expedition 33, like, it's in my top 10 of all time for sure. I'm still figuring out, like, where in the top 10 it is. Because I think Trev even last stream or the stream before had asked, like, is it above Metaphor? And, like, currently no, but again, as you can tell by the fact that I'm playing Simon's theme, as I'm yapping here, the brain rot is setting in. Like, I've been listening to the soundtrack at work. Like, we're getting into this shit, man. So I'm very much expecting that, given like another month or something, I'm gonna be singing its praises above Metaphor. The real test is it ever gonna be above Xenoblade? And that I might need a replay of it before I get to say something like that. But it is really fucking good. Expedition 33 is one of them ones. I can confirm that. Other highlight of the weekend. I very randomly got back into Pokemon Go. So if anybody in here plays Pokemon Go and wants to add your boy, you like DM me on Discord or something. I don't know. But Metaphor is really fucking good. It's just hard because it is 100 fucking hours long. So half the soundtrack is just SoundCloud. You're so fucking right. But like they did such an insanely good job on it. Like it's crazy. I was for anyone who also experiences severe brain rot when they find a game they like, I did a little bit of YouTube diving and found for anyone in the chat who knows what the fuck's it called, 8-bit music theory, is that what it is? Where's it at? Yeah, 8-bit music theory on YouTube. I do not know jack shit about music. I'm gonna be completely upfront about that. But 8-bit music theory's videos are very fun for me. Because half the time I'm just like, he's just saying shit, and I'm just like letting the words go in one ear out the other. When he actually starts talking about like the music theory part, I'm like, you lost me, brother. But when he talks just more like specifically about like how it relates to the game's story and everything, I lock the fuck in. And he has a video out there about not this song, but a different one that features both vocalists. And it's a really fucking good video. Like. Highly recommend it. I'll pop it in the chat. Why not? For anyone who's a huge fucking nerd like me, that's a recommended. And if you've actually finished Expedition 33, I should put that out there as well, because this does heavily spoil the game. But that's a good one. But yeah, if anybody in the chat plays Pokemon Go, I am in fact back into it for reasons I'm not going to fully talk about yet. But we are back, and I somehow was able to recover my account from a fucking decade ago, which is kind of sick. I'll do that shit for horror movies if you ever let you. Like, you mean nerd the fuck out about them? Because hell yeah, I'm down for that. I don't know, horror as a genre is like, I do not do horror. But I respect it as a genre, I just do not interface with it because I am not built like that. What the fuck did... I'm just reading what Trev said in the cooking chat. Jesus Christ. Nerd the fuck out, word. What's up, Basil? Gotta get the basil tax out there. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Hey, man. Wait, will you guys get to see him actually hop on the desk? Hey. Come on. He's thinking about it. Hang on. Give him a sec. That rant is at least 4 hours long. It's a reflection of the societal fears of the generations that birthed them. Interesting. Okay, he's not gonna hop up because he knows I'm pointing the camera directly at his face. He knows that. So he's not gonna hop up here, unfortunately. He'll hop up here probably as soon as I put the camera down. He is looking back over here like he's about to. It could also be because the controller is directly in front of where he wants to be. That's also possible. Yeah, Pokemon Go is about to have me like actually going on walks again, which is hilarious. That's what it takes. But I mean, hey, it does what it needs to do or something. Anyhow, I'm not gonna get the warning. Ah! If you're not used to the show screen by now, sorry. We'll mute that. So I made sure this time to actually, like, make sure the game worked before I started the stream. Because this was also going to be the tell of whether or not I did Mario 64 today or this. Because I was on the fence about which one I felt like doing. Because let me tell you, your boy was fucking eepy at the end of work. I was ready to fucking take a nap, and I do not take naps. So I was it was a day. It was not even like a difficult day. I was just fucking tired for basically no reason. So I was like, do I really want to quote unquote voice act for 3 hours tonight? Or do I want to just, but then also like learning Mario 64 is also, okay, well this is something I didn't think about. So the PlayStation 2, in order to get the disc to work, is currently vertical, which happens to allow enough space for Basil to get into that portion of the shelf. I'm now very nervous he's going to like knock the PlayStation 2 over at some point and just ruin everything. Basil might run interference on Xenogears, not on the speedrun. So, that's cool. Are you good, man? Basil's freaking me out. You'll fund a 10+ hour documentary series on the YouTubers I watch. Interesting. Basil be good. I don't think Basil knows how to. I can't even say that. Basil's a good boy when he feels like it. Do we pay a visit to Franz first? Where's Sean for the Basil interference parlay? He's on his way, I'm sure. Well, let's pop in and say hello to Franz real quick. Let's just see what our guy is up to, because I don't know when the next time we're gonna see Franz is. I love that I've kept. This is loud as shit, I feel like. Is it loud for you guys, or is that just for me? I guess it's just for me. It looks fine for you guys. Hello, Franz. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you were there. Want to hear some hot sounds I have recorded? Alright. Oh, it's almost number 87. Just fine for you. I love 73 being fucking nothing. Some bells, okay. Cool. That's the save. The save sound. Of course 34 would be a siren, that makes sense. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I wonder what 33 is, actually. I'm not gonna go back and, like, find out, because that would take fucking forever. Okay, that's me. What is sound 30? That's... I don't want to cycle through all of them. It's random. Can I just go to the file, or, like... Can I load from here? No, of course I can't. If you ever hit number 69, I need you to pause on the text box. You know what, just for that, we'll give it a couple more goes. Because I have to reset the damn console anyway to get back to the title screen. Great game. It is a good game. Let me not be like that. I'm gonna give it 5 more to see if we get to... That was 2 away. That's just a triangle. One is a distant rocket taking off. Good. Good. It's just not gonna stop, is it? Alright, one more. 35 again? Didn't we get that one already? 5. 5 is nothing. Nothing? 57. What the fuck was that? 96, alright. Franz knows what we're looking for, man. 97. Alright. One more. Urban! Of fucking course. Of fucking course we get it. I can get this to happen, but I can't find a fucking shiny Pokemon to save my life. Jesus Christ. Let me know when you got that, or you already see the screenshot. Nice. Epic foreshadowing. What's good, Light? What's good? This is a pog moment, yeah. Now, is sound number 69 actually good? It's just another fucking... How many rocket sounds are there in this game, man? God. Alright, well... That was cool. Alright, thanks for watching the stream, y'all. I'm gonna... Watch the game not load this time. Oh, it fully resets the console. Oh, fuck. Wait, I thought that it would just reset the game. Oh, no. Oh, brother. The bit was not... Oh, it worked. It worked. Thank God. Okay. I thought I was going to have to fucking go through disk read error hell again. Quality Franz content. What would you guys do if I actually just, like... If I actually just loaded stream for all of 5 minutes just to do Franz sounds and then just stopped streaming? Okay, maybe the game didn't load? That's what I get for looking at texts. All Franz sounds speedrun. Do you think that exists? There's no fucking shot that exists. I feel like nobody gives a fuck about Franz except for us. Okay, the game just loaded this time. We looked up the Xenogears leaderboard last time, didn't we? Miscellaneous. Session percent. Fast. Yeah, okay, yeah. There is no Franz speedrun. We could be the first. We could be the first all Franz sounds speedrun. I don't know if I have that in me, honestly. Because I don't even know how many there are. If this was even a remotely popular game. It's not like an unpopular game by any means. It's just like, as a speedrun, JRPGs are already not good speedruns in general, and this is definitely not a good one. Alright. Let me actually give the story recap, as much as I remember what it is. Innovate the Xenogears. Speedrunning scene. That might be the worst thing I've ever heard in my life, dude. I want nothing to do with that. Anyway, last time that we played, which is about 2 weeks ago now. Sorry about that. I had to shelf the build and I had Mario 64 to play. But we're back. Last time we played, we made it to Nisan, unaffiliated with the car company. They have a chapel here. I don't remember what the religion in this game is called, but it's some kind of religion. And at the heart of it is a priestess, a nun? I don't know. Whatever. Some central figure known as, I think Mother Sophia is her name. And there was a portrait of her in the top of the cathedral. And that portrait looks very, very similar to Ellie, who is the red-haired girl that we've seen a few times so far. And Faye recognizes that. Faye recognizes that it looks a lot like Ellie. Satan, our resident vague posting genius, recognized that the artistry, like the actual like brushwork of the portrait, looked very similar to Faye's own art style, and that showed us some sort of scene. We don't know if it's a flashback, if it's something else, of someone that looks like Faye and that Sophia actually having like the portrait painted. So it's a maybe vague, maybe not so vague, depending on how media literate you are. You know, a little hint as to what something that's going on in the game. That's what we saw at the end of the last stream. Besides that, genuinely don't remember what else happened. It was Mr. Vague Poster is like genuinely my favorite character in the whole game. Satan is my fucking guy. Look at his smug ass. He's the only one smiling here, because he knows. What does he know? I don't fucking know. He doesn't even know what he knows, but he knows. How we doing, Light? How we doing? Anyway, yeah, we have to go talk to Mr. Butler. And naturally, with it being 2 weeks since the last time I played, I don't remember a single fucking voice that I did here. Was Mobius F? Which one was Mobius F? Franz? Imagine if Franz was one of the Mobius. God. The people of Nisan were most generous to allow us to rent this. Oh, now I know what you're saying about Mobius F. Now I get it. Now I get it. To rent us this house, so there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah, 100%. All right, so where is Sig? That's not Joey Wheeler. How the fuck do you do a Joey Wheeler voice? Oh, the good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Mason. 100%. I need to stop missing Reno. To be fair, I am uploading the Xenogears VODs onto YouTube, so you can technically watch it from the beginning. I feel like Joey Wheeler is obviously like a Brooklyn accent, but it's also like an insanely goofy Brooklyn accent. It's not like I'm walking here. It's like a hey you, I'm walking here. It's like it's different. It's different in some way, but it is like at its core a Brooklyn accent, which at its core is an Italian accent in some ways, I suppose. I have to think about that one. Basil is here. Hey, God. Come on. We're officially locked in for the stream. Did you just bonk your head on the... It's okay. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. What a guy. What a guy this Basil is. Yeah, it's cool. My PlayStation is now on the opposite side of me after doing the desk rework. I reworked my desk on Friday. I forgot to mention that too. I completely cleaned it off, cleaned it, and then put it back together and not quite the same way that it was. So a little flustered by where the chords are going, but whatever. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. All right, but before we do that, there's something I want to ask. I need to stop trying the Joey Wheeler voice, man. I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking up the vibes. Especially during what is going to be probably like a semi-emotional cutscene. Satan, this doesn't fucking involve you, man. Get out of here. Hey, Yug. What's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know. You sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. It's not Joey Wheeler anymore, but we're locking in on that voice. It's at least easier to do. All right, I'll tell you. Have a seat. Me and Satan here. So the little hesitation there. Satan is not his actual name. We that's another thing we did find out in the last stream, at least like again vaguely. Vague posting central this game is. Satan's actual name is Hyuga. And Sigurd does know him from somewhere in the past, but he's going by Satan now, Satan Uzuki. Uzuki also being the name of the last name for Shion and Jin in Xenosaga. So just another cross Xeno series. I'll vague post that you more like. If you think it's going to be anything other than vague posting right now, you're so wrong. Me and Satan here used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. What the fuck is he doing? Solaris calls foreigners lambs, which we did hear. Ellie was saying that before in the first stream of this. They're used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? What the fuck is that? Face just staring there. Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. This would have been really a lot better at the end of the last stream, my bad. Because this is just like out of context. This is just like, what the fuck are they talking about? But this would make a lot of sense if we were playing this like all in sequence. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Wait, what? Why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Sure. Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who were back in the Shakan, idiot. I wish you told me sooner. What starters are we choosing? Thank you, Light. I meant to ask about that in the pre-stream and I completely fucking forgot. Yes. First of all, what are we thinking about Gen 10 from what we've seen of it in general? And then second of all, what is the starter of choice? Unfortunately, and I'm afraid of what the future of this thing is going to hold. I'm a Pomban enjoyer all the way. I took one fucking look at that dumbass dog and I'm like, yep, that's the one. It does have potential. It looks actually really good. Like, I feel like I almost called them Gen Freak. I feel like Game Freak is actually going to properly look like Game Freak is going to properly utilize the system that the game is going to be on. We are getting the dog. There's two of the three suffering from Incineroar syndrome. That is my worry. Yes, the Gekwa 100% is going to be an Incineroar problem. Like 1000%. I have no doubt in my fucking mind that one's going to be bait for somebody. But the dog has to stay on 4 legs. I swear to God. If they put that fucking dog on 2 legs, I'm sicking Basil on them. I can't do it again, man. There's nothing I can do about that now. I don't even know what the context of this statement is, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Fucking Inteleon. It's gonna be worse than Inteleon, dude. It's gonna be a fucking Salazzle situation. That's what I believe. But there's one thing I want you to believe. It's going to be a Salazzle. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us. We can't just sit back and do nothing. Genuine bottom 1 mod. They fucked up your water starter 4 times in a row, huh? I did not pick Sobble, so I can't be mad about Inteleon, but Sparrow, if he ends up showing up this stream, Sparrow fucking hates Inteleon because he loves Sobble and was so fucking disappointed when it turned into Inteleon. And I was kind of the same way with Quaxley, I'm gonna be real with you. Homophobic implications or not, I fucking hate Quaquaval, man. That bird, I hate that fucking bird. But Quaxley was sick, man. Quaxley was badass, and then he turned into the bird TM, and I just got mad about it. Let the child stay a quirky little freak. I wish they would, man. Maybe this is the generation where they finally decide that none of the starters have to be like weird, anthropomorphic, weird, like grown ass men. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Because where did this start? Did this start with Gen 6? Is Gen 6 the one that started this fucking not Quaxwell. Quaxwell's a little shit, yeah. They turned my duck gay. They did. They turned my duck gay, and it was just the fact that he like kept fucking dancing like ass to the camera during a fight every single time. He never fucking stopped. And like sure, like good for him or whatever, but like I didn't want all that. And then to find out that like I could have had Skeledirge, I was just so upset. See, but Blaziken wasn't a problem. Like you don't a normal person doesn't look at Blaziken and think that it's problematic. Let's put it that way. Look at leaks. I don't want to look at the leaks, man. The starters are the one thing I want to be freeze you from the pain. I want to be like surprised by the starter, but I really need you to do me a solid and tell me if they fuck up the dog, man. If that dog is standing on 2 legs, I need you to tell me when the leaks come out. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Just how many legs is it standing on? That's all I want to know. I appreciate your service, Ken. Also, what's good? What's good? But yeah, Blaziken is like Blaziken doesn't look like a problem. At least in my opinion. None of the starters look like problems until you get to Delphox in Gen 6. Because you look at Delphox and you're like, somebody had insidious intent making that Pokemon. But I don't feel that way about Blaziken. Or any of the starters up until Gen 6. But with Delphox, I sense insidious intent out of Delphox. And then we all know what's going on. What are you doing if I say 3? Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Ew, why would you, no, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that anymore. What the fuck would a 3 leg... I mean, I guess dogs can have 3 legs in real life, I suppose, but it's usually not like a good thing. Why would they remove a leg in the evolution process? That doesn't make any damn sense. Ken's gonna put a hand on your shoulder and say it's Incineroar again. God, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I'm genuinely gonna be so sad. Alright, let me actually lock in on this cutscene so I can get the game moving. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Stop who? I don't know. I started talking about Pokemon, so I completely forgot what this conversation was about. Apologies, young master. It's a tripod eggs. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little more? He's gonna slowly devolve into Meowth over the course of the stream, I have a feeling. Oh, I get to choose these. Alright, chat. Do we actually care about any of what's going on here? I'm just gonna go in order. Where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is another location, like up in the clouds or something? Yes, well... Are we get a flashback with this? Or not? Etrononk? What? Etrononk, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. To extend our reach to the skies above... I'm gonna devolve the Meowth, huh? Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. Doesn't sound that special. Must exhaust all dialogue options. I don't think I have an option to not do that. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. Can I just repeat the damn whatever? What are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? Nah. I was born in the lower city levels. It is not a complete secret. But I guess I am a Solarian. See, that doesn't fucking mean anything to us, Satan. Can you just say a real sentence every now and then? You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. I'm surprised that didn't garner any, like, follow-ups. Supposed to be hate on biped mons. Meowscarada is gas. Meowscarada's is also, like, there was malintent behind Meowscarada's design, and you cannot, like, deny that. The definitive information about Satan's past. That can't be my goat vague poster. Who was that man? Detecting a slight celestial... No, there wasn't? Light, have you met a furry before? I'm just curious. His name is Karan Ramses. I refuse to see my daughter in that light. It doesn't mean that you have to see her in that light. It just means that there is malintent. Light is the target audience confirmed. You can acknowledge the malintent while choosing to not perceive them in that kind of light. You are allowed that luxury. Because I can still like safely say that I like Gardevoir as a Pokemon, knowing obviously that what the internet has done with that. But I can at least still say that Gardevoir is a goated Pokemon. I can acknowledge the bullshit while choosing to not subscribe to it. It's a possibility. And it's a possibility for you as well. But you have to admit that there's a problem with that fucking Pokemon. It is a grown-ass man/woman. Fair enough. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses? I thought he was a pharaoh. We call him Carr. I fucking love Hatterene. See, Hatterene's one of the ones where I don't feel like there was malintent with Hatterene, but clearly the internet felt differently. I do not get that with Hatterene, because Hatterene is fucking sick, especially the whole bit about it like fucking snapping your neck if it detects like bad emotions out of you. That shit is hilarious. But again, there's a lot of weirdos out there. And some Pokemon are just like designed for those weirdos. And that's just kind of how it's become. In Solaris, there's an officer trains... Whoa. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities... After graduating, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. See, Lucario's another one where I'm like, Lucario's so fucking sick. Why did people have to be weird about him? That man had one ideal, to achieve a consolidation of all of his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had a talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. Lopunny, yeah. Lopunny, though, I feel like had malintent behind it. I thought Lopunny was cute as a kid. Yeah. I mean, Benaria is still adorable. And my brain was tainted. Unfortunately, I have to believe that there was malintent with Lopunny. I have to believe that. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system, and so I have to fucking focus on this cutscene. I'm never gonna get through this shit. To us test subjects and lower level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes. Even I, as a test subject, is changed by his ideals. Mega Lopunny, they just fully leaned into it, yeah. So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris, then? Is this an actual flashback? No. We were placed in key military positions by Ramses, and thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example... Drive. I drive. That drug and all others like it that are used now are byproducts of human experimentation. So they're the CIA. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited. Oh, that's Nisan. Whatever. Who cares? The role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. Ripper's one of the funniest because I legit don't know what came first, the freak or the meme. I think the meme caused the freak. Maybe. I actually have no fucking idea. But, like, I have to imagine that the meme drove more people to the freak side. I have to imagine that. But Vaporeon is insanely unfortunate. I literally, speaking of that fucking Pokemon Go account, by the way, I had, one of the only Pokemon that I had in that old account was a Vaporeon, because that was back in 2016, before that meme was a thing. Now, I logged in for the first time on Friday, and I saw that, and I'm like, God damn it. What the hell was I thinking back then? But then I thought about it some more, and I'm like, that wasn't even a fucking bit yet. I don't remember when that bit surfaced, but it wasn't a thing in 2016, that's for fucking sure. That Pokemon has been tainted by the internet, like, really and truly. And it's honestly unfortunate, because Vaporeon is a sick design for a Pokemon. All the evolutions are. I was gonna say except for one of them, but honestly I like all the evolutions, so I couldn't even do that bit. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use. At least anyone in the Gebler forces who is sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. Not Ellie, she wouldn't do that. I've known her for 3 hours. She wouldn't do that. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? Damn. Damn it. Ask again, I understand. I'm not doing all that again. I think I get the most of it. Ooh. Old Mason, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. Air. Hey! My ride or die e-girl would never. Oh, brother. I should have been honest with him sooner. It's best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. It's a fucking chair. Whose chair is that? It's not my chair. I'm sure the young master would never have dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew. Well, now that you ask, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try and help the young master come to terms with all that he's just heard. As if I'm not also hearing it for the first time. I guess it's less of an implication for me, it's just Satan is all I have to worry about. And Satan's already been a vague poster anyway, so... Alright, where do we think that Bart actually went, though? Because, the troubles. I just want to live life peacefully. Fucking same, bro. Maybe he went back to the cathedral. I meant to light a candle before I started streaming. Oops. I did cook Korean barbecue for dinner, and it certainly smells like Korean barbecue in my apartment. So. I meant to light a candle, and I forgot to do that. Preparations should be starting near the border of this sect's country for the charge by the royal capital's army. But a miscalculated move directed on the enemy is certain to backfire on us, so we'll be taking covert action for a while. Who the fuck are you? Why are you talking about this in the cathedral? I'm on my way there now, but I thought I'd offer a prayer before I go. I guess that fucking answers my question, right? As a Bart did not go to the cathedral. Hey, what's good, hanging? Welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? How is that? You're back on the job now, right? Should you even be? Didn't you, like, just have surgery? Hey guys, I wonder where Bart is. You guys see Bart anywhere? Yeah, hang on. Do you play Pokemon even? I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it's never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you've seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Is this woman listening to us, or is this just like an NPC that's okay, no, it's just an NPC doing this. I thought she was like listening in. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of, hey, chill. She's like, Faye, it's me. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. She's really just like invading Faye's personal space. Well, it's not like we were newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Oh, she's had enough. She's out of here. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first, but then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. He's not really one for gay revelry, so I couldn't really vibe with him like that. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing up until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure I'll have to fight him sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we're not careful, it's possible we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we've been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it's time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Probably not. I had back surgeries in the 16th and the 23rd. But I'm radiology this block, so it's chill. Interesting. Yeah, I was very shocked when you told me you were back in the hospital, like working. That was a shock to me. We're going to Solaris at some point, probably the end of the game. Got it. I actually don't quite remember. There is some place in the sky that we do go, and it has my favorite song in the game. But they were also shocked. Wait, they didn't ask you to come back? You just came back on your own? What? Don't you get, like, paid leave? Also, what are we doing? Are we going to the town hall? Is that it? The town hall was this building. I'm so fucking smart. I did not remember that this was actually the building. I just took a guess. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. Excuse me? Yes, but I've been home for 3 weeks already and I'm sick of it. I mean, you know, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green just got re-released on the Switch. You could always have just spent time playing that instead of going back into the... Wait, what did you screenshot this time? What is this one? I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. Yeah, I guess I didn't, like... I did find the humor in it, but not, like, immediately. Too much Balatro. Yeah, you should have done what I did and just played Balatro for, like, 4 weeks straight. That's how my recovery went. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. Don't ask much about that. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. So I got this table. I'm grateful. Okay, Basil, my leg really fucking hurts, actually. You get 90 days a year for sick time. 90 days a year. Ow. Alright, bye, Basil. But don't you get, like... You probably got, like, short-term disability and stuff, right? 90 days just for sick time is actually crazy, I'm realizing. I had to fucking apply for short-term disability, or whatever. Sorry, you're stuck with my face now instead of Basil. If I'm not too long, I'll get dumb and have boards coming up. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed. What did you take? A toy boat? Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I think that's what it was. The fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea. And I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. We're not going to have a single fight this stream, I have a feeling. The combat system will not be engaged with. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. Being a doctor sure comes with benefits. I got excited about going with the 20 days this year. You get 20 days of sick time? What the fuck? I get 0. Technically, I have unlimited sick time, actually, but I get 15 days of vacation, which I've already used all of. Not used, but scheduled to use all of. I have 0 free days of vacation this year for myself. Except for one floating holiday, I guess, that I'll probably use for something eventually. But, like, for the first time in my entire life, I'm, like, considering taking unpaid leave. If I ever, like, need a vacation from the vacations I'm taking. Because aside, like, of those 15 days of vacation that I've scheduled already, I think 1.5 of them is, like, for me. And the rest is for bachelor parties and, like, weddings and stuff. Which obviously I'm excited for. And I'm, like, happy to be a part of. But god fucking damn it. 20 is the total number of days I have. Holidays included? What the fuck? How many holidays do you get a year? Because either you're getting barely any holidays or you're getting barely any vacation time. That's fucking crazy. And it was less than 20 before? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Even Basil thinks that's fucked up. Look at him. Basil, you're not looking at the camera properly. You get 7 holidays a year. So you only get 13 vacation days a year? That does not seem right at all. Point of view, you're FaceTiming Basil. Okay, let me stop. Stop harassing my child. He's presently located here in Ignis. This Ramses guy. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. Are you trying to go back on my lap? Is that what's going on here? I can offer you my other light this time. Does that work? I also work 60 to 80 hours per week, so I feel like it balances out. No, yeah. I work for a bank, but I don't get bank holidays off? What the fuck? Make it make sense, bro. Save our guy, Urban. What the hell is that? Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all of our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. What do you get, then? With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just gonna sit by and watch quietly. I'm losing the voice. Gang. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we're able to take back the royal capital, Bledavik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? You should sue. We work there, just no bank employees to do stuff they normally do. That makes no fucking sense. So who are you, like, supporting then, if the bank employees aren't even there? The Western Guards. The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. So process alerts because the IT company that runs all the programs doesn't shut off the servers. Oh. I guess, but, like, why? Like, if half the company is taking... If the main, like, money-making workforce of the company is taking the day off, like, why doesn't the entire company take the day off? That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And units along the borderline at the border with the front lines of the border with Kislev. There are 3 main groups. Alert, we're close. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisan's border are little more than a surveillance team. The contractors... I forgot you're a contractor. That's right. Okay, that makes more sense then. It sucks ass, obviously. Like, you should be getting more time off than that. But you being a contractor does make that make more sense, sadly. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledavik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? We get to charge the client more for working holidays. And does that money go to you? Yeah, we captured some earlier. That's what I fucking thought. Man, fuck the contracting company. Take a 21st day off, King. You deserve it. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards? Now, honestly, the old company I used to work for, like the shit-ass company, we had a lot of contractors coming in and out because it was just such a poorly ran operation in general. And I always felt so bad for the contractors. Like, they were pulling, like what you're doing, Urban. They were pulling, like, 60 to 80-hour weeks, like, every single week. And just, like, non-stop shit going on. And I'm like, well, I hit my 40 hours for the week. See ya. Like, I'm out of here. Like, we got our end-of-year bonus hearings later this month. It's going to be a bloodbath. What do you mean? Like, people are going to be rioting because the bonuses aren't as good as they should be, or what do you mean? Or like people are gonna get fired? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. Need me to call in? Yeah, I'll take an unpaid vacation day to run a few favors for you. What do you need me and the boys to do? I got connections. I don't think I've ever heard Reno talk positively about his jobs. Nah, don't say that. I've talked positively about my current one. I talked more about the old shitty one because it was shitty. When things are going well at work, I don't care to talk about it as much because I'm like, it's not impacting anything that would like matter for the stream. You know what I mean? No, my current job is fine. It's just like every now and then I have days, like yesterday more so, where I'm just like stressed the fuck out and there's a lot happening. But that's not the job's fault necessarily. That's just chalk it up to being in finance. Now, I like my current job. To an extent. My favorite job that I had was the one in Baltimore. I just fucking hated the company it was with. Because I could not, like, morally attune myself to what that company produced for any longer than I had to. But if I could do, like, the job that I had in Baltimore, but for, like, a not shit company, like for my current company, that'd be really cool. But that kind of thing doesn't exist in my current company. So I'm kind of, you know, at a standstill with that. But the thing that I'm doing now is fine. I just want to eventually be doing something, like, different for the same company. Because what I'm doing now is, like, low-key boring. But it's, like, coming from where I was, but, like, when I first moved back to Redacted, I'll happily take where I'm at currently. Like, absolutely. Firm as a whole is not doing great, even though the branch I work for had its best year ever at the company. But the bonus pool is shared across the entire firm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, the execs are definitely going to get as much money as they humanly can before you see a fucking dime of it, which is great. God, I fucking love corporate America. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? I'm going to speed read this because I feel like I've been distracted about 17 different times during this this series of conversations in this game, and I feel like it doesn't matter anymore. We're attacking Kislev, that's, or Ave, whichever the fuck one it is. That's the important thing. We're trying to invade the capital so that we can reinstate Bart into power and get Shakan's ass out of here. That's what we're doing. To be sure, then, Nisan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nisan as bait? Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nisan's and Kislev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, he'll probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. Nisan is a town of nuns, by the way. And he's like, yeah, we'll use it as bait. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. I didn't fucking forget about them. We just talked about them 3 minutes ago. The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kefinzel? It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Use the nuns as bait, not a very god-fearing Napon thing to say. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkalm. He's the guy with the plus on his face. Vanderkalm. You don't mean that Vanderkalm that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He's a man who will never stray away from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He's all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Ha! Gosh. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! You fucking idiot! I know, I know! Anyway, Satan, do you think we can strike our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vanderkalm, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. I completely forgot all of this happened, by the way. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Finally, some action items for this meeting. Apart from our main unit heading for Bloodavik, we must keep the fleet and the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you in all. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. We're only 10 hours into this RPG, Faye. It's a little much. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. For those who come after. I'm truly grateful, Faye. Satan. Speaking of RPG, yes, I'm listening. Yeah, 100%. My friend got me Xenoblade X. Hey, nice. Also, I'm sorry. Don't play chapter 9 or chapter 14 or chapter 13, whatever fucking chapter it is. Don't play the epilogue story, just play the actual game. The pacing of the story has been pretty whack. Yeah. Yeah. That's honestly the main Al glazing incoming. Al is so fucking cool, man. Yeah, where's Sean when you need him? For the Al glaze. But no, that is honestly the main issue with this game that like a lot of people have. Is that the pacing of this story and just like the way that it's presented is very, very rough. Which part of it's intentional because again this game is very heavily inspired by Evangelion, but also part of it is because like this game had a really horrible development and it had to be very rushed at parts. So the pacing of this game is a problem for sure. But the actual like story and like the key like plot points of it, I think at least are very, very solid. Yep, like weren't you here for the last Xenoblade X stream? Didn't you see the epilogue? Because it's just, it felt like slop, man. It felt like the same level of like Future Redeemed, just like we're doing all this shit and we're trying to make it look really cool. I was busy. What the fuck are you busy doing in college? I'm kidding. But it had the same like vibe as Future Redeemed, where it's just like a lot of like insane shit happening, but it had none of the like stakes behind it. Because like Future Redeemed, obviously, like it has, you know, Rex and Shulk coming back, and it has like its place in Xenoblade 3's greater story to where it makes sense that like insane shit would be happening and like the way it's presented, like hype moments in Aura, like it made sense. But in X's epilogue, it just like had no depth. It retconned a lot of like random shit that it didn't need to retcon. It introduced like the most nothing character imaginable, but like made him the center of like the hype moments in the Aura. So it was just like it felt very like nothing. And also no Cosmos was the big thing. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Very, very not naive of you at all. Thank God, I thought the game fucking crashed. I fully expect that this game is going to stop working on me at some point after, like, not having saved for an hour. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Are you feeling sad about having to say goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Stupid? Stupid? Hee hee. Well, almost time. Yeah. What is this fucking interaction? Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. Yeah, I think I'm cool. I don't think I need to do anything. All right. Did you guess shut up, stupid? Is that what that one was? Yep. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Our comrades in Nisan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Thank you, Urban, for supporting the vibe. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ave troops and also the people from Gebler. That's a good one. Yes, we understand. I guess I'm gonna raise some hell in my Weltel then. We're counting on you. I don't remember this game having so many screenshot-worthy Xboxes, but I'm here for it. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great mother of Nisan. Ha! Goes right there with the Fey one. Which one's the Fey one again? Ah! Oh, but you shut up. I'm in the middle of finding my purpose. Yeah, I'll have to put those two next to each other for sure. That's fucking good. Ah! Oh, man. Hey, you know I hate that title. Ha! Well, we're out of here. I'm out of here. Maybe I should have give him a Sonic voice. That'd be even more annoying. Marguerite and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Hey, what's good, Hana? Welcome in. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nisan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. I thought they were related for some reason. Okay, so they're not related at all. That's good to know. What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Haha, marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the rate you're maturing into... Wait, what? At the rate that you are maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. That doesn't feel great. I don't know if I like that. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. Do I need to look up the ages of these characters? Are we hitting that part of anime bullshit? Sus. Alright, I feel the need to... Do we need to start sussing Bart out? Xenogears Bart. Bart is 18. How old is Margie? Wait a fucking minute. That is his cousin. And she's 16. So, I mean, 18 to 16 is not, like, horrible. But also, the wiki says they're cousins. What the fuck? They have it like that? They do it like that in fucking Ignis? Bart, got that Jotaro 18 going on. I don't know what that means fully. Like, he looks like he's 25, but he's actually 18. Is that what that means? Yeah, this literally says that it's Bart's first cousin. Bart's gonna be marrying his cousin? Are you fucking with me? Oh my god, there's actually a fucking image of it on the wiki. What the fuck? Jotaro's 16? I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. I don't like what I've just learned here. I think I can no longer support Bart. I think Bart's on the he's on the list. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. Bart is forever going to be benched as soon as we have the option to. Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid picking up. Being picked up. Whatever. We'll meet at the Rockies? By the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Or this takes place in the West Coast suddenly? I'm pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going to use it. You're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Yeah, was good, Hana. Welcome in. Leave it up to us, young man. Oh, wait, I also forgot. Dosta! Dosta, Hana. That's good. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkam's tail around and around, just like Bowser. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Is this screenshot worthy, Urban? Because this one's kind of fucking stupid. Dosta. I'll move it forward if we don't believe this to be screenshot worthy. However, you sure ain't my pops. He doesn't even know who his dad is. I'll grab it just in case. You never know. You never know. We'll keep it. We'll keep it on the back burner. We'll keep it in the archives for a bit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this. We promised to make something out of this battle. Sure. Sure. You sure ain't my pops. Ain't that a SpongeBob line? You're not my pa! Faye, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Margie, you mean your cousin, right? Your first cousin? Don't jinx yourself, it's not like you. But I'll take care of them, don't worry. Faye X Bart when? I'm sure it exists, man. Full FMV cutscene? What the fuck is this? Holy 1998 CGI. Holy. Like, getting to actually see, like, a proper render of Weltel is kind of sick, actually. Okay, Weltel's kind of badass. I can't lie. How much disk space do you think that cutscene took up? The blood moon rises once more. Link. God, I'm so fucking stupid. Hello, Satan. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? We're playing as Satan. Ooh, I can finally fucking save? 12 hours. How long? Was that an hour? That was over an hour of just, like, text. Yeah, that was like an hour of text. Granted, that involved me talking, like speaking the text and also being distracted like multiple times throughout. But that was an hour of cutscenes. Hello, sir. At long last, we're heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh my good Dr. Uzuki. Are you trying to have a night? How may I be of service, my good Dr. Uzuki? Mason's about to start simping for this man. Okay, you still sell the same shit, so I think I'm good. In fact, if I could be of such service again, I'm sure you fucking do, man. Freak. Freaky ass butler. Now, what is Satan trying to do here? What is Satan's objective currently? Cool. Okay. Faye X Bart. Okay, nice. Just another empty room. Very cool. Ah, yes, the fucking engine room. Very nice. Watch, I was actually supposed to, like, just sleep in one of those rooms. AO3 is exactly 2 stories with the Bart Faye tag. What the fuck is AO3? Do I even want to know? Finally, tomorrow's the day for the blood blowing, flesh falling. No, I mean the blood boiling, flesh dancing battle to recapture the capital, right? What the fuck? Good, perfect weight. The young master became the king tomorrow. What would happen to us? I'm tired of being a soldier. I want to start a business or something. If I didn't have this wound. Archive of our own, one of the top fan fiction sites. And there's exactly 2 stories with the tag. Interesting. Hey, good for them, I guess. Good for the 2 Bart X Faye fans out there. My name is Bingo, the apprentice helmsman. Sigurd has been teaching me how to operate the Yggdrasil. Do you want to see my notes? Do something observations as you're walking. Use the directional buttons in the direction you want to move. What card is it? You want to summon this card? Just press the circle button. 7, come back here to the bridge. Press the square button from the bridge. Press the select button to activate the remote sensing system. It will map your current position. When you don't know how to get to where you want to go, ask the navigation officer, Mr. LA. As they're looking at the binoculars, he will be able to show you the ship's charts. Can't wait till I become a fully fledged helmsman. Sure. Franz, what do you have to say about this? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were there. Want to hear some hot sounds I have recorded? Number 18. That's not even the right number. $37 twice in a row? This guy's fucking washed, bro. I've got some spoilers just from the character names and the tags. This sound is still go. What the fuck was that? Sound number 24 is fucked up. And then 47 is a machine gun. Cool. Sick. Alright, thanks, Franz. Call him Wash and he breaks out that shit. Need to call him Washed more often, apparently. Do you want to see the ship's chart? Yeah! Dazil. Okay, we're way the fuck up here. Cool. Thanks. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed? Am I supposed to be like sitting in one of the rooms down there? Link, the blood moon rises once. Yes, I'll make that joke again. Absolutely. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle? After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm gonna be the king. Not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. Now, ain't that about the stupidest damn thing? I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for the... Oh, fuck. This controller. Okay. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. I'm not hitting the button, by the way. This is me kicking the cord that's doing this. God, my PlayStation is fucked. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite's, not as the royalty of our country, but just as normal children, rather. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow, am I correct? Sometimes my media literacy helps with this game's story, as sometimes it makes me feel like my brain is melting out of my ear. Please elaborate. I really would like to know what you mean by that. Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. Whoa, buddy, step off, man. What's this all about? A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader. You must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that, and this is this. And these are these, and those are those, and... that someone was waiting for you. That one... Wait, what? That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You're a great man, Sigurd. Hence why I'm going to stand here and vague post some more, while you two argue about bathing. And look at the blood moon. And remember that Calamity Ganon is out there. Okay, I need to shut the fuck up. Sorry. Who is this gonna be? Ramses? Oh my god, they're getting funky with it. Oh, brother, just close your eyes. Don't look away. What the fuck did I just say? Oh, hey, it's that guy. The Aura Farm. They keep saying shit, and I'm like, yeah, I know where this is going. And then there's drop shit that seems to contradict all of a character prior development, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. Again, you would think that since it was one guy translating this whole thing, like, the character voices would be a little more consistent, but they're really kind of not. Yeah, this game kind of just throws shit at you sometimes. The turn to the camera. Bro's fucking this Piccolo up there, man. He's aura farming like shit. Getting funky, my good Christian God-fearing Nubon game. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. I thought it was going to have me do this fight for a sec. I was like, that don't make no damn sense. I couldn't possibly have a fight in this JRPG. This can't be. Help! Help! Help me! Ah! I didn't even have to voice act that one. You already know I'm obsessed with it. I can't get enough. How loud is his fucking heart? What's wrong? It looked like you just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Oh, he's not butt-ass naked. Okay. Interesting. One had to assume that he was, I guess. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. Who do we think she's talking to with that one? He just fucking void warped in here. What the hell? I saw the boy that you're after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. I've never fully figured out what this guy's like face is supposed to be. Bro is in the wall. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you're up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Like, where is his head? Like, where's his face? Is that his right eye or his left eye in the portrait? I can't tell. Maybe I can kind of tell. It's because, like, the collar neck thing is just... It makes it look like that's his mouth in the bottom, but I don't think it is. I think it's got, like, a Kingdom Hearts, like, Terra helmet kind of thing going on. Got a real what she sees moment with the mech there? Oh, God. I love the pause text flashing on the screen whenever I move. That's so good. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go a long way back. She's talking to Air now. He's already fucking disappeared. Oh? What's up? Franz! Franz has actual dialogue. No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. Which sound number was that, Franz? Which sound number? We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. It's not even part of my collection. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. We haven't heard anything about a new ship even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again to confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. What the fuck does that mean? That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force frequency. There, on the surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of Anchus being weighed in and engines being activated. I don't know where this voice came from, but the Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev, requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. This has been non-stop fucking talking this whole stream. All right, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. We're finally getting into combat soon. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. You haven't fought in almost 2 hours. You're not going to be ready for it. It's all right, old Mason. And now suddenly it's Ellie and Rank. What? This little girl is our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. Oh, right, ninja info cards. What does Kabuto sound like? And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You shut the fuck up, Rank. You there! Is that how you address a superior officer? Yeah, get his ass, Ellie. That's what I'm talking about. Remember your rank! Fuck him up! He's the back of the line, buddy. Oh, scary. Oh, brother Vance. We don't care much for rank. We don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Ah, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? That's my ride or die e-girl. Hell yeah. Hey, shut that perv up. Okay, I think this one's deserving in my humble opinion. Shut that perv up is really good. I'll try not to make the call myself too often, but this one feels right. Hell yeah. Shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. That one gets it. There's a lot of shut up screenshots in here. And that's how it is, so don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenants. Imagine she just fucking shoots him. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do by just looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Verge. Something in French, probably. That's for officers' use only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Juggin regardless of having no ability? Ha! This looks fun. Let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can do. Mr. Vague posters got me. If nobody got me, and Mr. Tonga don't got me either. He's just gonna be real vague about it. Are we finally get to pilot a gear? Or do anything, really? Head for the mountain peak. There's no waste of time. Deploy. Oh yeah, we're finally in the JRPG. And we're fighting Metroids. Hell yeah. Medusoid. That's close enough to Metroid. Accuracy evasion down. That's not great. Good. Good. So fun fact, I'm pretty sure that the whatchamacallit, the techs can't miss. I could be completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they don't miss as long as all the hits leading up to the tech hit properly. I'm going to assume that there's no, like, items or anything to get here, so I'm just going to keep moving forward. Just keep schmoving. I can't even turn the camera here? That's really cool. Mute. I can't believe that weak-ass electrical shock is doing, like, 100 damage. Undefended. There's just no sound effect with their attack. They didn't earn a spot in, Bronze's sound bank. Alright, cave achieved. Camera is very finicky here. It does not want to, like, turn a lot of the... What the fuck is this thing? Ew. Ugh! Get that thing off my screen, bro. What the fuck? I hate that. I already don't like bugs. This thing's like fucked up. Oh, I hate. Ugh, it's like a jump scare. The bug on top of a mech. I hate it. Personally. That thing is awful. And it has insane health too, apparently. There we go. Extra armor plus 1, you say? You don't say. I wonder what I even have equipped on this thing. Equip. Send me rips. Extra armor plus 2 even. Sure. Increases response and defense. What's a beam code do? Beam damage down 7. That's fine. No beams yet, so that's fine. This enemy rips. I hate it, dude. The fucking, like, the cut that it does to its weird bug-ass face. Nah, that ain't for me, man. He just didn't jump there. That's really cool. Oh no, it's back. I wonder if Kamehameha does anything good for it. Not bad, but it's better just to hit attack on it. Oh, see, I hate that shot. It's like, it actually, like, fucks with me a little bit. I feel it in my gut. That's a lot of damage. Oh, also, fun fact for the chat. Mostly geared towards Ken with this statement. I'm going to soon be starting Baldur's Gate 3 for, I guess, technically the second time, because I have played like an hour of it. But now that I'm done with Expedition 33, I'm going to finish up Metroid Prime 4 first, because I am sad that I have not actually like had the time to like dedicate to that game. And then once I'm done with Metroid Prime 4, which I'm pretty sure is a pretty short game anyway, I'll be starting my Baldur's Gate journey. The thing that I need to figure out, though, is how I'm going to play it, because like I have it on PC, obviously. I don't even know if it's on console. But I have it on PC already. And obviously I'm going to play it like mouse and keyboard, but the thing is, do I play it from my desk here like a normal person, or do I go fucking insane with it and use my Bluetooth keyboard and Bluetooth mouse and play it from my couch? That is the real question. And I'm kind of leaning playing it from the couch, because that sounds really fucking funny. And it's generally easier when I'm not streaming to like play games from the couch, because I can like more easily convince Basil to hang out on the couch with me rather than like sitting up on my lap up here. Because as we've all established, or as we all know, when Basil is sitting on my lap, I am losing feeling in my legs constantly. So, to not have to deal with that longer than I have to, I prefer to play games on the couch off stream. How am I with a lot of text, like, in general? I mean, I just spent the past hour reading text, and that was out loud. So, I mean, I think I'm good with a lot of text, usually. Or do you mean in terms of, like, a lot of text with tiny fonts, if I'd have to read that off the TV? Is that what you mean? So I thought everything in Baldur's Gate was voice acted. Or mostly everything. That. Ah. I mean, the original Xenoblade X was, like, size 8 font as, like, a paragraph. So, did I make it? Did you make what? Welcome to the stream, Trev. Welcome, welcome. How we doing? What is a CRPG? I've done tabletop before. Like, I've done D&D before. I don't know if that's what a CRPG means. What's good, Yak? What's good, Yak? Comes? Huh? Chinese? What the fuck? How did you get comes from Chinese? What's going on over there? Computer RPG is the name for games like Baldur's Gate. Oh. I did not know that. Why compute? Like, why computer? Me when I play games on my computer? Why computer? And Anyway, I think I should be fine with a lot of text on the screen. I'll test it out. I'll test out the waters. I'll try it from my couch, and if it doesn't pan out well, I can always just play it from the desk. But I think that playing it from the couch would be perfect. I started computer simulations of RPGs like D&D. I see. Okay, charge does not give a lot of fuel back, is the problem. Thus, computer RPG. I suppose that does make some sense, huh? I wonder if I have an item that, like, heals fuel, or, like, restores fuel. I like Chinese better. I received Rose Sol S. It's a catch for all massive story-rich RPG. Oh, I thought that was a JRPG. No, I guess that makes sense, though. Araberry, good with milk. Sure. What's a Rose Sol S? That's just a better Rose Sol. Okay. Calling Paul into Chinese RPG and not explaining shit. That is a good bit, actually. Keep it up. Proud of you. Cool options. Very nice. So, am I just about to run out of fuel with Weltel, and like that's just gonna be that? Because you can't run, can you? Am I just gonna have to like fucking spam charge and hope to God that I don't die in the process? I don't know how I feel about this thing. Edelweiss. This thing seems like it does a lot of damage. The weather's fucking up my internet again? It's a good bit until I call it JRPG Chinese and now I look racist. What if I told you already have? Take a seat. Have a seat. I need to test that inner healing actually heals me. Restore gear defense. Oh, brother, it's not a heal. Oh, fuck. I might be fucked here, gang. The Edelweiss might kill me. It's not dead yet. Chat, are we fucked? Anyway, Trev, how was your night? I know you were doing something mysterious that you did not talk about on stream yesterday, but how has it been? Or how was it? Oh, thank God there's a save up here. Can you refuel me? Brother, yes! I've become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Can't trust you. No. We're gonna... We know you maybe? We know you maybe. I see Tia who is black retired. Okay. We have like a go away party for him. As retirement celebration. Word. Nice. That's cool. How was it? I hope to see you again. Not in this funky ass cave, you won't. What time is it? 10:10? 10:10, make a wish. No Path Out of Life was a real good one. Nice. I'm glad you had a good time. I mean, a lot of your friends in the redacted area are all like coworkers of yours, right? So, sure, it was a good time just even getting to hang out with them in that kind of context. Oh, I love my favorite sound in the game. Faye, a Kepler gear unit. What? Speak up, Francis. I can't hear you. Well, I was on the planning committee, so I played supportive boyfriend and helped where I could. Aw, nice. Let me handle this. But we don't have time. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry. Roger. My name isn't Roger, man. How many times do I gotta tell you? Oh shit, I wonder who this is. That gear. Don't tell me it's Faye. Hey, is that him? The guy from before? Yup, that's him, alright. Good, it's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. These guys are dickheads, dude. What the hell? You're in the way. Why don't you stand over there and just watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about this. Get out of the way. All of you, hold! I haven't given out any orders to attack yet. It's just a whole team of dipshits, man. No special options. Cool. Trev, you should have had the stream on during the CTO event so that I could be the third in the background as Loa's yelled at you for me being. I shouldn't say she yelled at you for it, but as she commented. Team of idiots trope. Team of misogynistic idiots, no less. This team goes above and beyond the Call of Duty. My favorite is Team Rocket. That is true. Team Rocket's a fucking classic. Speaking of Team Rocket, there is I've been playing Pokemon Go recently, Trev. And Team Rocket is a presence in that game, and they have zero sauce. The Team Rocket in Pokemon Go desperately needs a Jesse and James and Meowth trifecta. Send me your friend code. I should do that. Yes. I'll send it in the. I'll send it into this. I'll send it in the Discord. That's really hard to say. Send it in the Discord. Why the fuck is that so hard to say? That's all, folks. They do give Ginyu Force vibes now that I think about it. Ginyu Force. The Xenogears Ginyu Force. Hell yeah. I remember this specific gear. The one that's like directly in front. This like blue one. That looks like just fucked up beyond belief. I remember that gear for some reason. Defense down? What if I heal that? With my inner healing ability. I'm just waste a turn on this. Yeah, you. I remember you a lot for some reason. I also feel like I remember this being a difficult fight. Anyway. Okay, these guys have insane speed, apparently. Yeah, still no special options. What do you mean 3 damage? They might fuck me up. These guys might fuck me up. Please? Oh my god. I should have done Claw Knight first. I should have fucking taken him out first. He keeps guarding it! 3 damage is not... Oh my god. Chat, are we fucked? I don't think I have items that can help me here, man. I didn't even kill one of them! Nice guard, nice guard. Does this fucking heal anything, actually? There's no way this heals me, right? It didn't even heal the fucking... It didn't heal shit, man. Well, rip Weltel. F. Am I supposed to win that? No fucking way. Every time I hear thunder, my stream lags. That's actually sick. I love that. Obviously not for you, but in concept, that's really cool. Or at least there's a save right here. But man, that blows. Alright, I guess let me actually look at what you got for me. You got satellite internet. What else can I do here? Oh, here we go. Never mind. Prevents slow, prevents armor loss, stop fuel leaks and drainage, protects the fuel's engine, prevents camera damage, increases response agility in the desert specifically, increases defense response. Maybe I get one of these. Maybe that's actually a lot of money. You don't use weapons. Fuel's already done. This. Oh, I guess I should get this engine. 9 output, 1500 fuel. I'm currently at 1200 fuel, so this is probably better. Cool. Weltel 3000. Yeah. M9 versus what? How do I know what I have? I have an MS3 equipped. I can only buy one. Oh, because it's only for him, right? Oh, I can buy it now, though. What? You have an MS6 equipped. You also have an MS6. I don't know if it makes sense to upgrade them now. Okay, now we'll be fine. Is your water scared of a little thunder? Alright, bro, whatever. I don't know if I should have done that, but I did anyway. It's only worth 12, God. Sure. Making fun of my router. Yeah, making fun of a man's router is not cool, Trev. Oh, also, Trev, I mentioned this on the last stream, but naturally you were muted and or not here. But I will have you know, I officially finished Gurren Lagann. What can I say? What can I say? It took a long time. I should have watched it all in the span of a month versus the span of like 6. However, very good time. Very, very good show. Every single episode of part 2 just got more, like, exponentially more insane. Which I feel like if I was in high school, I would have, like, eaten up and been like, this is changing my life actively. But as a 28-year-old, I was like, maybe this isn't, I mean, it was good, obviously, but it's like, I think I was not the target audience for it. Let me put it that way. I believe a little bullying is good sometimes, so keep it up. Alright, now we have a real gear. Boost immediately. 7 damage, easy. 27? Okay, not quite as easy to tank, but... Okay, we're doing significantly more damage now that we bought a new engine. That's pretty cool. Turns out I was going in there with bullshit. I just had to upgrade my shit. Turns out things just kind of work if you if you play the game properly. Sorry, why is it not dead yet? Alright, this time for real. This time for real. The Ginyu Force ain't getting us this time. Oops, I turned booster off. Never mind, no I didn't. Pile driver weaken armor defense down. Ha! You fool. Little did you know I have the one counter to that. Shia Kazing! Alright, you go first. Because I am tired of the amount of damage that you were doing before. 2. Man, upgrading from an MS3 to an MS9 really did that much for me, huh? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. It's like, what if you just didn't have the money? Would you have to grind in that fucking cave? I one-shot it? Are you fucking with me? Dude, I'm never not buying equipment ever again. I've learned my lesson. Whatever, weaken my armor for all I care. You can't do shit to me. Okay, you did not get one shot. You're a little more diesel than that. But not that much more. Lamau. Excuse me, God. That's disgusting. He guarded it. The bastard. I'm gonna turn boost off. I'm gonna try and get some of my fuel back here. I don't know if I technically need to. I could probably just like refuel right after this if you really think about it. Because like that save point is still gonna be there along with the robot. So I should probably stop doing this. Yeah, let's just finish the fight. I swear I did more than 350 damage to him in the previous attempt. Whatever. Ah! Vance, help me, you okay? Why am I listening to a lamb? Something's wrong, way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but the only thing left is to use the drive. But don't do it, Ellie. What the fuck is this cutscene? What are you doing? Don't worry. It's just the drive. Is this the same shot again? The drive will just readjust You're bound. I don't want it. I don't. What? The text is overlapping. What the fuck? I don't want to use it. It'll make you feel good. What the fuck? I do not feel good about this cutscene. You think we're going to... Please, go away! You think we're going to make an exception because your father's top brass? Gee, they could have done things a lot differently with this, huh? You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up until now. Then it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. It's just cocaine. That probably caused her lapse into delirium. And her loss of self-control? You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes, what did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. And it's an instantaneous jump in numerical value. I love numbers. But we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity that we can't manage it since there's so much potential. Did they just call her Potential Woman? Megumi, my beloved? We'll leave you to the bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the chosen ones. It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers. What the fuck is happening? Please, stop it! Oh. I love JPEGs. Don't. Any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it. I think it's heroin, actually. I think she just stabbed herself. That voice. Ellie. Is that you, Ellie? Faye, what do you do? Oh, right. This sprite. This is the fucking Asuka Langley sprite right here. This is the damn Evangelion bullshit. Faye, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Not my ride or die ego using PEDs. Ellie, your face. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality changing drug that Bart told us about. The pause flashing on the screen. Oh my god. That has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? Fuck. This is a pocket nuke? Wow, did you see that? Those were air rods. Air rods? Animum ether response offensive drones, sure. Commonly known as air rods, why not? Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be possible from the Elements class. But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? I need that spray with just the text pathetic to really sell the bit. If it happens, I'll leave it on the screen for the screenshot. No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. With the wrong form of your. Nice. Alright, well, we're gonna lock in real quick. Love interest or not, she is on heroin right now, so we need to fight back. Ellie, stop it! Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the Able, which is your name in Xenosaga, by the way. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. They really said you're looking? Yeah. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Okay, she's doing 8 damage. Maybe I don't need to boost her active. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. Never, ever. I'd known you for 3 hours. You talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing. Pathetic. Did you just kick me in the nuts, bro? The robot nuts? What the hell? I hit the wrong button. Oops. I meant to hit charge. But I'm not using my my mind, my brain. Ha ha ha, ride, dance, die and rot in obscurity here. Sure. Whatever you say, Ellie. Ah, Ellie! Must I fight you? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start, getting my fuel back. I've been subbed at tier 3 for 3 weeks. That's like a lifetime. Please, Ellie, I have your highest tier emotes. I'm always in your chat, Ellie, please. Please listen to reason. Even if I am supposed to actually fight back, I do need the fuel back, and she's not doing that much damage to me, so... I say this is probably going to do like 1,000. Oh, 300. It's pretty good. She is kicking me in the nuts, man. What the hell? Alright, let's give it like... Okay, well, she's gonna start spamming the air rods, then maybe I do need to fight back. Because I could not survive a lot of those. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem if I keep getting hit by that. They showed it at 1957, apparently. Okay, yeah, she's actually spamming now. This is bad. This is a problem. She's like, how dare you refuel in front of me, you fucking nerd. You think I give a fuck about your tier 3 subscription? She's really spamming that now. This is a problem. Maybe I do need the booster active. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the booster back on, actually. Okay, she's spamming like shit. I think when I first played this game, I think I did actually try to do this without fighting her. Like, I think I tried to just, like, tank everything, and you definitely just die if you do that. Back in the day, I was convinced that that was the bit, that it was actually like a, no, you can just not fight her and be fine kind of thing, but it's not the case. Okay, I'm also running out of fuel now. I'm running out of everything. This is a problem. I may have misplayed you all. Ah, shit. I shouldn't have gone for the heavy attack. Oh no, her attacks do have heart particle effects. You are correct. That is part of the bit. It looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. My head! The head! Shoot him in the head! What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now. Whoa! Hey! Hey! Chill out, man. Ellie, wake up and snap out of it. Silence, impertinent fool. I will not listen to a lamb. He's just not moving an inch, bro. That's not true. No. This is not the neck-on-neck action I signed up for. I don't want this. Are you okay? Ellie, what? Speak up, I can't fucking hear you. Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Is that it? Ellie, is that what's happening? He's not moved the damn inch since the mech-on-mech action started. Shut up! I have no need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye. Help. This isn't me. You're not me! Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. Reach out for the truth, Ellie! Well, now I feel kind of bad for making jokes during this. What the hell? Oh my god. No! Is she fucking exploding? Where did Faye go? Ellie! Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Even if they are a bunch of misogynist dipshits. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. It's a power in me I don't want to admit. But I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. The drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt like I knew you ever since I first met you. Probably because our problems were so similar. Yeah, that's the reason why. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. What? Are you saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye? You won't change your mind? Please, don't look so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I have to go. My friends, in quotes, are waiting for me. Your friends? In quotes? You don't fuck with them at all, do you, Faye? What the hell? If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. He really just said you look better when you smile, babe. I just imagine the photorealistic lips over the sprites whenever they say the drive. like the SpongeBob bit when he's like, and they're actors. I gotta hurry. Hurry where? Is that not where we were trying to go? Okay, I fear for how long this next bit is gonna be. Because I do need to get to bed soon. Face tier 3 sub is the only friend he needs. I think I might have to call it there. Because part of me does fear... Part of me does fear that the next thing coming up is going to be like 40 minutes of cutscenes. And it is financial close, and I do have to work in the morning. So, I unfortunately feel like I should, like, for my health, call it here. Yeah, that's probably the right call, unfortunately. One of these days, I do want to have a longer Xenogears stream, because I feel like I'm shafting Xenogears a little bit by only streaming like basically 2 hours of it at a time. And this is like a 60-hour game or so like it's gonna take a long fucking time if this is the only, you know, amount of time that I dedicate to it. So with that being in mind, I would like to do a longer Xenogears stream someday soon. But until then, the next stream should be Thursday, if I'm thinking of things correctly. We should be streaming on Thursday, and I'll be doing some Mario 64. I will be learning some actual strats for 120 star, so that way the next time that we stream that, I won't look like a fucking idiot in front of all of you lovely people. So yeah, next stream will be Mario 64. We'll be learning at least the lobby of Mario 64. So at least what's that? Battlefield. We don't need to learn Womp's Fortress. I already know everything for that. JRB is the big one. Jolly Roger Bay is the one I know none of the strats for, basically. And then they need to learn a couple of the strats for a Cool Mountain as well. So at least doing that, probably doing some of the basement as well, I would think. But either way, that will be the next stream. So, hope you guys look forward to that. Thank you guys very much for watching tonight's stream, as always. And I will see you all on Thursday for some Mario 64. Enjoy your weeks, and I'll see you then. Peace out, y'all.